Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle. You can expect the latest in sports news, views, and reviews from our resident analysts. No sports topic is too controversial, and no team or player is above criticism. So just smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on our balanced offering of riveting sports content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Welcome to Sports DTM.
Greetings, Sports DTM fans. Welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle, the channel of undiluted sports content. Today we have a brand new series for you guys. We'll be checking up on our players. So we'll be checking up on our Reggae boys and our Reggae girls. So for today, we have a Reggae girl with us, Tiffany Cameron. Tiffany, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. This year has been amazing for my team, and we finished the first half of season second place, so I'm in good spirits. And I'm also looking really forward to going home and seeing my family, my friends as well too. So Christmas break's coming up.
Yeah, wonderful. And we talked with you earlier last season, I believe, some months ago. So it's good to check up on you to see how you're doing now.
Yeah, I actually really appreciate that. I think you guys do a great job with covering the Reggae girls and the Reggae boys, and you're always encouraging me, especially of course I recently came back from the injury, and you guys are always in my DMs like, yes, like go keep working hard, and that actually really did help me. So I thank you a lot for that. I appreciate you guys.
No problem. You won the Hungarian Cup with Ferencváros last season. Congrats on that.
Thank you very much. It was a great season altogether, and that trophy was huge. I don't think I've ever lifted a big trophy like that before. So
yeah.
That was a cool accomplishment for sure for us.
How does that rank in terms of your list of achievements?
It's up there. It's been a while actually since I've won a championship. Before that, I was in Israel, and that was I think about maybe 4 years ago, 5 years ago. So yeah, it felt great to be a champion. Yeah.
Now, at the start of the 2021-22 season, you made a switch from Ferencváros to ETO FC Gyor. Did you expect to hit the ground running like that so fast?
Yeah, I mean, the end of my season with Ferencváros, it went really, really well, and I just found my footing. I think sometimes for foreign players, it takes us a little bit of time to adjust to the culture and the style of play. So I found my footing at the end of the season, especially, and I knew that my second year playing in Hungary was going to be much better than my first. I finished with 11 goals my first year, and I think it was only 5 league goals and 2 goals in the finals. And then my other ones were Champions League and Cup games. So this year has started off with a bang because I already have 6 league goals. So it's far better than last year already, and I'm really looking forward to the second half of season. And my new club have welcomed me with open arms, and they're great. They're very supportive, and they allow me to be me and express myself on the field the way I need to.
Tiffany, you picked up an injury early in the season. How big a setback was that for you?
It was a setback. I mean, I think I was doing really, really well before my injury, and of course, these things happen as athletes. I think prior to this injury I had, I think 3 years ago was the last injury I had. So, I've been very healthy, and I knew that it was going to be, a little bit of a setback, but I made sure that every day I was doing something to bounce back and get stronger, and giving my physiotherapist and my strength coach some great feedback. So they were awesome with me to help me get back onto the field as soon as possible. And yeah, they followed the protocols, and I felt great when I got back. I had all the energy in the world to help my team. While I was out, we managed to get, I think it was 5 points or 6 points, so it was not too bad. We tied 3 games. There were 2 games that we definitely should have won, but it's better than losing. So at least we were able to collect some points, and then we won a game as well too. So yeah, I'm happy to be back.
Yeah. 6 goals, 2 assists in the last 8 games. You're pretty much on fire. How does it feel when you're in that former zone where anything you touch, touches the goal?
I appreciate that. I think a part of being a footballer is trusting yourself and also gaining the trust of others. And I think with this club here, they have accepted who I am as a player and they allow me to express myself offensively. I think, of course, defensive work is important. You need to be with the team and stuff, but they are like, all right, let Tiff do what makes her special. And I think that has allowed me to break loose and just be happy and free on the field and not question anything.
Yeah. So, would you say you're one of the top players for your team?
I think all of our players are excellent and we all give different things. I would say that I have to stay humble. I would say I'm a huge asset to the team. I don't like to pick out players, who's the best. And I think the game shows for itself and you can recognize which players stand out on the field and who really add to the team. So I would say I'm one of those players definitely that are a huge asset to this club.
Yeah, and a huge asset for Jamaica as well.
Thank you.
I must say. Tiga?
Morning, Tiffany.
Yes, sir.
You scored a wonderful goal against FTC, right? Tell us what was going through your head and how you feel about scoring that goal.
That goal was probably one of the most memorable goals in my professional career because at the end of the season with Ferencváros, there's a lot of discussion being made. What the club can afford, the playing style. There's a league rule for foreigners, and all this played a part of my decision to leave. So I had this fire in me, like before the game, and I'm like, you know what? They couldn't find a way to keep me.
Mm-hmm.
So how about you miss me?
Yeah. Yes.
The performance was a good one, and I scored a great goal, and it felt amazing. We played against them again, and karma, I tell you, because they actually beat us the second time. So it's going to be a back and forth with them for sure. So they're a great club, and I respect the players and the coaching staff there. I mean, they've made a couple of changes now, so it's going to be tough against them this year.
All right, you said you'd say it's going to be a back and forth. So this is like a follow-up question to that answer. Which team do you consider your rival?
Them.
Oh, you consider them.
Hands down, there are many good teams in Hungary, but I think that, and also too, the league has gotten so much better, like since last year. So I've been impressed with that. There's some teams that are close to the bottom of the table, and they're giving us a run for like our money, on the top of the table. So I think we're right now we are about 4 points behind Ferencváros. So the top 2 teams will play in the finals, and the first team to 2 wins will qualify for Champions League. So that's why it's really important for us to make sure we finish top of the table. So whether it's first or second, then it comes down to the final. That's where it's like the bread and butter. It's go time.
Yeah.
All right. So now that the first season is behind you, the first half of the season is behind you. Now, how does it feel for you as an individual, as a standpoint?
I'm so happy, and I think I'm really proud of myself for coming back, because it's hard as a player once you get injured and to come back and still be an impact. It's a big deal. So I'm happy about that, and now it's about setting goals. It's like, okay, well, I did really well the first half of the season. What can I do now to be better for the second half? So now have this time to reflect and set new goals for myself for the second half of the season. But I definitely want to score at least just as much as I did my first half of the season or more.
Okay. All right. Your team, Gyor. Your team, Gyor, is second. Yeah, it's second in the table, right? 4 points behind the defending champion. Now, what's the feeling in the camp, and how's the mood going on? You think you can win it?
I think we have a huge chance of winning. It's going to be hard though because they have a new coach now, and she's actually a player. And her and I played together as strikers last season. So
What?
she's very knowledgeable of the game, very intelligent, and she knows where to put her players. She actually changed the personnel on her team, and it was better. So it's going to be very difficult, but I think we're definitely going to be up there in terms of their competition.
Okay. Have you set any targets for this season in terms of how many goals and assists you want to score? Or
well, now I told myself I wanted to score more than I did last year, and for league games that's already happened. But now I have to take the time, during this Christmas break, to figure out how many goals do I want to score. So I'm still trying to decide what would be a good goal to set. So that's still pending.
Yeah.
okay. All right, cool. Eddie?
Yeah, that's about it, Tiffany. We'd like to thank Tiffany for joining us. A quick checkup with Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls attacker, and also attacker for Gyor.
Nice. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much for having me, guys. I appreciate you and everything that you guys do, all of your work.
Yeah, and we want to wish Tiffany, a good second half to the season. Hope she remain injury free and have a good season, get to accomplish our goals, and hopefully win another title.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So there you have it, fans. Another sit down. This is a new series where we'll be checking it with our Reggae boys and our Reggae girls. And first up, we had Tiffany Cameron, Reggae girl. So check out our following interviews and our upcoming sit downs with our players. So this has been another episode of Sports Down the Middle. Be blessed.
Nice.